Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Monster High news to catch up on from a ton of different G3 sightings and findings for various different lines and dolls. 2 new dolls coming out in October. We have a first look at a ton of new G3 parents for the animated series with a new episode coming up very soon and more, so stay tuned and let's get into it. Okay, so first up we have a new repackaged set here that includes the Gloomobile and 2 new exclusive dolls, which are Draculaura and Claudine. Now these 2 I'm assuming are gonna be like the budget variant where they don't have the chest articulation, because they're just shoeing in these dolls to make to repackage the Gloomobils to, I guess, get them sold, because I guess they didn't sell enough the first time around, and so that's just what they do sometimes. They repackage some play sets with new dolls and then kind of sell it like it's something new. Now, speaking of the actual dolls that are exclusive, Claudine is basically the basic Claudine with the hairstyle. Just, her outfit is different. The outfit doesn't look very interesting to me. I don't think it looks amazing. And then the shoes are just some simple sneakers in white. I'm not sure if the shoes are a new mold. I doubt it. But then with Draculaura, she looks kind of cute. I like the hairstyle going on where it's kind of like all black in the front, like all the bangs are black, and then in the back it's like pink. So I like that kind of like it's like a new variant of her hair style and hair color. So that's cool. I don't think we've had that before. And then her outfit is actually pretty cute. It's like off the shoulder. It has like cutouts. I think it's simple, definitely simple. Like she doesn't have any accessories. Or Claudine, they could have used some necklaces or bracelets or socks or something. But nope, it's just a dress and shoes, and that's it. So it's pretty straightforward. And then her shoes are also really cute, but I'm not sure if it's a new mold or not. So yeah, overall it's going to retail for $70. So yeah, pretty expensive. I mean, you're getting 2 dolls in a car, but still. Moving on, all of these Scared Eyes Island dolls have already been found in real life from various people. So you're going to be seeing a lot of pictures from different people, and then the credit is also in the caption, so look out for that. But yeah, a lot of people have been finding I think they ordered the dolls on Amazon or Target or whatever, and then they received them early now, so that's really fun. Now we've seen, I think, all 4 of them in real life pictures, and they do look really cool. So here's for instance, pictures from Zombie X Corn. He might make a review. That would be so cool. So yeah, they look really cool. So starting off with Claudine actually has saran hair. Saran, I know. So apparently for a lot of Claudine dolls now, she's gonna have saran hair, which is amazing because, as we all know, she's always had poly. And weirdly enough, the saran doesn't look as shiny as the poly, although it feels better probably. So I don't know, but it's better quality for sure. So Claudine looks amazing. I like the pants, I like the shoes, and I like the makeup. I think it's a very cool, unique look, and I definitely think that when they do Claudine dolls nowadays, it's usually like very safe. So I'm happy that here at least she does give off a theme, a vibe, and I think it's done very well. And then of course we have Heath, the debut Heath G3 doll, and his signature look from the series. So he looks really fun as well. I think they actually did him really well in his first doll release. He looks so cute next to Abby. I mean, look at that. The height difference is actually not too vast. You would think Abby would be like super tall, but actually I think due to his flame piece, he does appear to be a little bit taller than he would have been without the flame piece otherwise. So he looks so fun. I like the hood. It does look a little bit weird when he's wearing it. I think the flame piece actually is executed so well. I think the face is really well done as well. I like the eyes much more than Claude's eyes, for instance. Like, at least I can see some expression here with him. And I like the lip color as well. It's not like too deep. It's natural enough. And overall, I think he does compare very well to like previous flame guys, from G1 with Holt. Holt had like a flame piece as well, and I don't think it's as detailed like with Holtz, but I still think that the mohawk style they chose to go with is very unique. And then of course with G1 Heath, they compare, compared, they do look different. I think I prefer G3 Heath overall, just the expression, the flame piece. It's translucent, which I thought was weird that they didn't do it translucent with G1 Heath. So I'm happy that here it is translucent. It just makes sense. It's fire. So, and then yeah, I just think the warmer or the orange for his skin tone works better than the yellow. I don't know. I just think it works really well. Then we have Frankie, and I do think they're cute, but I kind of feel like out of the four, maybe they kind of like look the most simple. Boring perhaps. I do like the bucket hat. That is such a cute little touch with the rings. I like the outfit. I do like the outfit, like the shirt with like the prints, the shorts. The shoes are definitely new, I think. But the lipstick could have changed. It would have been better. The hairstyle could have been a little bit more, exciting. And overall, I think they just really played it safe, but still a cute doll. Lastly, of course, we have everyone's favorite, Draculaura. Now, I think she's actually really cute. Like, I do think she looks amazing. I like the ponytail. I like the two-piece. I like the little, wraparound thing she has. I like the heels. I like her accessories. I like the hat, even though it's not really fulfilling its purpose. She's a vampire. And even with sunscreen on, like, girl, that hat has holes in it. It's not going to protect her at all. I just think that's so ridiculous and so funny. I mean, obviously, I understand why they went with fashion over, utilization, like practicality, right? Like, it's just, but it just doesn't make sense, especially because she's a vampire. Like, she needs the sun protection. And yet here we have a hat that has tons of holes. And I kind of fail to see how this would protect her at all. But regardless, I do think she's a pretty doll. And the side ponytail does remind me of the Dawn of the Dance Draculaura. So, that's a good thing, I guess. Next up, we have our first real life looks at the Fabulous Pets dolls. First up here, we have the 2-pack that was found here specifically by Ex Canadenses. And I believe other people have also found this 2-pack early. So yeah, again, of being found early in Target, I think. So just keep an eye out. And I believe Maddie's Dolls has barcodes on their Instagram page, or they have like a separate account, so check them out if you want to look for the barcode to help you with the hunt. So yeah, but here's a 2-pack. I think once again Draculaura paired up with Claudine. I don't know why they keep pairing these two up. I guess just because they're like the most successful like pairing that they have that makes the most money. Just I don't know why. Like I'm having a little bit of Draculaura fatigue specifically, and then of course with Claudine they're always together, so it's just a little bit weird. But the outfits are cute. Like, once again, Claudine, I feel like she's cute, but like I don't think her outfit's like amazing. I do like the makeup. Once again, she has her hair in a side ponytail. The shoes are not new. The accessories are definitely like the highlight here. And then Draculaura, she's cute. I like the bat, wings, right? The hoodie or whatever, the shirt that it connects to, the skirt with the ruffles. It's definitely like a reused design from Barbie Fashionistas probably. But still, she's a really cute doll. And like I mentioned, I just think the highlight overall is definitely like the accessories with the pets and the purses, the unique purses. But I still think they're okay dolls, but just, if you really want them, then they're worth it. But I don't think design-wise they're really, challenging themselves here, Then, of course, we have the Cleo pack that includes Hisette, her return in G3, which is so exciting. And then, of course, we have Tut, of course, as well. So she has 2 pets. So that's really fun, and you can kind of tell that she's leaning more in favor towards his set, with her, purse being like his set themed. I also just like how his set is molded, where she really can wrap around Cleo, and it's like an accessory, almost like a stole, that she would, like a first stole that she would wear, but it's just his set instead. That looks really fun. I've seen that apparently the ponytail is not supposed to be taken down, because if you do, the rooting just looks really bad. So keep that in mind. But I love how they are matching. Cleo is matching with his set, the crown, the necklace. That is so cute. I do like the selfie stick. I think that's definitely like a really nice touch, and that's also like definitely a little bit of a inspiration. I don't know, but I don't think it's a coincidence that Cleo here comes with a selfie stick, and then of course we also have Pinkly Page with, from Rainbow High New Friends, the new curvy doll. She also comes with a pet and a selfie stick. So I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't think so. That's too much. That's too much. They both come with pets, selfie sticks. Like, girl, they're definitely like MJ, Mattel. They're definitely like trying to compete here. So, but yeah, I think she's super cute. The accessories are super cute. Again, the outfit is nice. It's simple, but I do think the prints and it's just it's a simple design, really, but I think it works for Cleo, especially with the accessories being a little bit more, I guess, glam. It kind of makes up for it, but still, I kind of wish that maybe she would have gotten like some socks or maybe some better shoes, just because I feel like she does have a lot of like leg room to spare that I kind of feel like they could have utilized. Then really quickly, I've seen people receive their amped up Frankie, and in 2 cases now I've seen that there's been some kind of like defect going on. So here with rotting piñatas, on their story they shared that the hand just kind of like ripped away from the hand socket, so that's broken, that's a defect. And then with Zombie X Corn, he got several. He had to order like 2 more Frankies, because they all had like smudged eyeshadow, like on the top you can see it's like fading away. Like that is horrible. That is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. It's so obvious that you might even think that it's just like done on purpose, like it's supposed to look like that, but it's not. So yeah, definitely some issues happening here with amped up Frankie. Also, just like screening wise, people have been complaining that it doesn't look like the stock photos. So yeah, they're still a good doll, but these defects, quality control, like what is happening? Now, I believe if you were able to order the Ultimate Secrets Series 3 Neon Frights dolls on Amazon when they were still up, you might receive those orders now around this time, because I've seen some people receive their orders already. If you were not able to catch those links when they were still live, then don't worry. Here we have some listings on the Target website, right? That they're supposed to hit stores around December, or earlier probably. So that's really exciting. So definitely don't worry, they will be coming shortly. I mentioned in my last video that we're gonna get a new October 2nd Monster High release that we don't know what it is so far, but actually we're getting 2 Monster High releases, one on October 2nd and one on October 1st. So what they will be, I don't know, probably Haute Couture Spectra and perhaps Skeleta, so Holiday Skeleta. So let's see. And lastly, we have our first look at a ton of new G3 parents from the new episode called it's not called Meet the Parents, but basically in the actual episode is called Spell the Beans. So it's all about, Draculaura, with her witchcraft, probably telling her dad, and then we're going to get to see other parents. So really exciting. So obviously we know Dracula, and we also know Abby's mom. And then here we also have Apollo Wolf. So we know him. He's obviously Claudine and Claude's dad. By the way, we haven't seen Claude in his human form yet. So that's curious. I wonder if we'll ever see that. And then obviously in the last video, we also got to see G3 Medusa, and here she is once again in a different pose. And in that same scene, I thought that maybe the other character next to her could be the other mom that Deuce has, because Deuce has 2 moms, and apparently that is right. So Medusa is Deuce's mom, Dusa. They specify that. And then Lyra is Deuce's mom, mama. So they have different names, like specific names. They're not just both mom, like Medusa is Mom Dusa, and then the other one is like mom. So like weird. And then of course we have Catarina Stripe. She's Torali's mom, and we heard of her in a previous episode, and we also know, thanks to a plot synopsis for a future episode, that she's going to come back into play, and she's going to play a bigger role with the whole finding Claudine's mom again, her diary, and so forth. So she's definitely going to return, and I bet they're going to like plant those seeds in this episode of Spell the Beans. So very exciting. She does look very serious, very sophisticated. She is a businesswoman. She's a very sophisticated, successful businesswoman. But the haircut, the Karen haircut, like it could have been a little bit more I don't know, like wild, like Torali's haircut, like a little bit more wavy perhaps, but it works. It's fine. And I think she definitely has Torali's nails right there, and she looks fun, but she looks mysterious as well. Next we have our first double feature. Yes, it's Cleo and Nefra's parents. We have Mummy and Baba, so that's what they're called, and they definitely look so like I think people were most shocked of these two, especially like Baba, the pharaoh, I'm guessing, or the mummy pharaoh. I don't think I specify, but I think he's a pharaoh, right? He used to be. But yeah, they're mummy royalty. So yeah, because in G1 we only ever got to see the dad. We never got to see the mom. So this is the first time where we actually get to see them as a pair, mom and dad. So, and they both look so cool. The mom obviously looks like Cleopatra, but it's not Cleopatra. I don't think, right? Is it? No, I don't think so. The haircut, and then Bubba, the dad. I like the beard. I like the ornament, the thing he has on his chin. Right, it has a name. I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called, but again, I like all the design. The design for these two is very well done. I think they look so fun. I can't wait to see how they interact with Nefra and Cleo. I hope they have good scenes together. Now, this next one is really random because I don't know who the character is here, who this person is related to. Apparently, this is Auntie Diane, like Deanne, but like Anna, and she is Deadwood's aunt. So yeah, I don't know who that is. New character, or maybe like a background character. Must be an important background character. Get like an auntie here. So, but she looks fun. Yeah, maybe it's a new character, or maybe we'll get to hear more of this Deadwood's personality. Because I don't even know who that is. And then lastly, we have Finnegan Wake's parents. So we have the mer dad and mer mom of Finnegan Wake. They don't have names, but they just mer mom, mer dad. Pretty basic stuff. They look so fun. Definitely, like the dad definitely looks like Finnegan, the mom too. So I like that I like that they are definitely like keeping the designs very unique and fresh, and they're not just like copy pasting every parent to look the same. So that is definitely very good. And I think we're also going to see Dracular's mom, and obviously also Frankenstein's parents too. I don't know why they're not here, unless they're not included in the episode, but I do think so. But obviously they have to keep some stuff a surprise. Phew. And that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and become a member today so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily, and keeping you up to date with all the royalty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.